Welcome to Baja Window to the South. I am your host, Olga Sanchez de la Vega.
And I'm your co-host, Scott Koenig. Thanks for joining us today.
And today we're going to Tecate for Tacos with Muchachos.
Ooh, I can't wait. Let's go. It's going to be a great show, Olga.
I know!
Tacos with Muchachos.
All right.
Man.
So, Scott, what about this?
You know what? This is what I would call a cheffy taco. This is not something you'd find on the street. There's really beautiful ingredients here. The presentation is right on, very artistic. What are we looking at here, Denise?
So this is a taco that Mariela and I have been creating, and she made it first like 5 months ago, and we want to open a restaurant just for this taco.
Oh my God.
So it's cheese on the plancha, melted, and then lengua, tongue.
Of course.
That's been braised real slowly with this beautiful slaw on top. It is actually my favorite. I've been dying for this. It's my favorite.
I'm dying for it. It was just put in front of me a minute ago, so.
Ready?
Let's dig in.
Go in.
Let's do it.
What do you think? I think I need to bite this size because the juice is coming out. Mm-hmm. Right?
Mm-hmm. That is transcendent. That is what I would call a transcendent taco. This is the tortilla is superb. That slaw is nice and fresh. There's a little kick of heat happening in here somewhere, I think. The cheese, the melted queso, has a lot of umami to it.
It's a sliced serranos.
Sliced serranos, okay.
And also the salsa of the chile, the toasted chili burnt sauce. You know, like this black one that's here.
The tatamato?
That one is.
So tell me how this is made. Burnt sauce, everybody.
Oh, I can't tell you that secret.
You'd have to kill me.
Not yet.
Just kidding. Okay, burnt sauce. And for those who don't know, in Mexico, it's a tradition. It goes back to pre-Hispanic times where ash of vegetables, ash of chilies, ash of different types of food is used to flavor the food.
Correct.
Really good.
This is definitely my favorite.
I really bit into the meat that time. Perfectly stewed, perfectly seasoned, super tender. This is the taco of the year. I think this is the taco of the year, everyone. And what are we in April? So it's or almost May. So 4 months in, taco of the year. This taco de lengua at El Lugar de Nos. Fantastic.
I dream about this one.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
I'm going to dream about it tonight, Denise.
Excellent. Cool. All right, so I want to eat the rest of this, but we have to pace ourselves because we're going to have 3 other tacos come out.
3 other tacos.
3 other tacos.
Do I really have to not eat the rest of this?
No, you can't because it's really good.
Okay,
You're gonna be really full. You'll be ready for a nap.
I just won't eat tomorrow.
Okay.
It'll be worth it for this taco.
We haven't even talked about the beverages. What do you think about this one
This is really good. This is passion fruit, right?
Right.
Okay.
with mezcal?
Oh, that's really good. Passion fruit, mezcal. We've got a little, what's that on the rim? Chamoy and
Chamoy with a little bit of chile.
a little bit of chile.
Uh-huh.
Very beautifully presented. Is there chia in here too?
No, that's the passion fruit seed.
Oh, okay.
The pulp from the passion fruit.
Right on. Very good.
Uh-huh.
Salud. Salud, Denise.
Oh, salute. Well, I'll have to salute you with my
Do
taco.
it with the taco.
Tacos with Muchachos.
Karla Erika Sing Plasencia is the director of Sibaria Tours and a member of the board of directors of the Association of Hosts and Tour Operations of Baja California, a leading organization in the state with 10 different offices located in Mexicali, Tijuana, and Ensenada. And I believe you also said Rosarito, so I have to double check with you on that. And Atop BC attends over 70,000 visitors every year, and the tours ranging from wine tasting to Valle de Guadalupe to whale shark tours in Bahia de Los Angeles. Several of their tours have received national and state awards from the Mexican Secretary of Tourism for outstanding and innovative tourism products. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Karla, welcome to the show. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
joining us today.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So let's get started with that. I mean, 10 companies, 70,000 of visitors coming. Where are they coming from?
Okay. Yeah, actually at Top BC, we are, you just say it, we are from Tijuana, Mexicali, Ensenada, and Rosarito too. Our visitors come from interior of Mexico and of course from California, USA. Yeah, most of our visitors comes and enjoy and try our different tours and cuisine experiences that we have in the whole area.
How do you guys communicate between the 10 agencies? Like, how do you when a guest comes to you? Tell us a little bit about how that process works.
Okay, we the 10 companies we work together. Actually, we have a president and we have meetings each every month. But actually, we together, like, it depends of the client or the visitors, needs some information, depends of the location of tours. Like, let's see, some boarding in Los Algodones or in Mexicali, there are a company over there and take care of that client, and we have over here in Valle de Guadalupe or in Tijuana, Rosarito, we take over.
What are some of the tours that people may not know about? Some of the less known tours?
Nowadays, one is the motor tours. Another one, there is like, there is a helicopter tours. Like,
wow.
You can see the coast and the
Uh-huh.
water. You already did?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
And how was it? Great.
It was incredible.
Uh-huh.
Incredible. Like,
Yes.
just let's see, just for 20 minutes or half an hour, they are a nice company at the Valle, and you can take, that view. It's really nice. The other one, you can do at Valle.
To Valle, or do you also go to other places?
No, you can go. In Ensenada, you can do the kayaking in front of La Bufadora.
Oh wow, I've seen people out there
You already
kayaking
did, yeah.
before. I'm always, how do I
Kayak.
get out there with those guys?
Yes.
So it's through a
Yeah,
company like yours.
we can take over our visitors, go through our, the bands are different sizes depends of the group, and then go to La Bufadora, and there is a nice company with has all, take care about the all security and all the equipment, and then you do the experience kayaking in the Bufador.
So cool.
great.
I've seen that happen.
That's
I
great.
went to Baja off the grid, and on my way there, I saw all the kayaking experience. Like,
fun.
join. You can have so
Yes.
much fun.
Great.
So
We were talking before the show. You and Olga have something in common. You're both cachanillas from people from Mexicali.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about some of the tours you offer in Mexicali.
Okay. And Mexicali, nowadays, the specialty tour, you can do the La Chinesca.
Ah.
La Chinesca is a tour at downtown, at the historic downtown in Mexicali. It is like basement, like
yes, the
they
underground,
take you
the Chinese
under-
underground.
Yes. They had us like the experience is very, very, very excited.
yeah.
Yeah, for the half an hour you go through the different, underground and see, some of the wall they still had, the paint and all the screed and everything. It's really nice tour. I recommend it.
Fascinating.
So now you just took us to a little bit of everything about Baja, from wine to go see the whale sharks to go to hiking and the kayaking experience to La Chinesca in Mexicali. What a wonderful time anybody could have when they come to Baja. Thank you so much
Yes.
for joining us today, and thank you for bringing all this knowledge to our audience as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Karla. It was
Thank
a
you for
pleasure to have
inviting
you
me.
on the
Thank
show.
you for inviting me.
Of course.
And we have been transported to Puerto Nuevo, and we are here at Casa de La Langosta.
Wonderful, and we're going to talk to one of the owners, Alan Bautista, about how his family actually invented the Puerto Nuevo style lobster. And probably eat some lobster too, Olga.
Yes, please.
All right,
Oh,
let's do it. Let's go.
let's go.
Okay, so we've cut the lobster in half.
That's right.
We've cleaned the lobster.
We got it right here.
Here's what we got, and now we're going to fry the lobster.
Very, very easy. Just
Okay.
some salt and pepper.
Very simple
Yeah,
preparation.
very simple preparation
seasoning.
right there.
All
Okay.
right.
Just
Okay.
grab it and put it into the lard. Or
Into
if you
the
don't have
lard.
lard, you have some very hot
Wow,
oil.
that is hot. What's the temperature of that lard there, buddy?
Maybe it's maybe 300 degrees or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you can already see it turning red in there.
Yeah. See that?
Beautiful.
that.
Look at this. Quick fry. And how long does the whole frying process
About
take?
three minutes.
About 3 minutes?
About 3 minutes. Back in the day, my grandfathers didn't use this type of fryer. They used like a horizontal fryer.
Okay.
So you could, put there, but now it's easier this way.
Sure,
It's easier
sure.
this way. Yeah.
And would he do a horizontal fryer with like a fire under it? Was it that rustic?
Yeah, it was a fryer.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So he'd put it right on
You
the
put
flame
it right
on
on the
stove.
flame and the stuff. Yeah, that's right. But now, with this type of fryers, you got, it'll make your life easier.
It's a modern age.
Yeah,
I
it is.
gotcha.
It
Okay.
is. But it's still the same flavor, it's still the same recipe, As you saw before, the lobster, once it's like raw, it has like a very dark, almost brownish color to it. But then when you got it here, it'll turn to this orange
That's
color.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. So many people think that the color of the lobster is red or orange, but that's once when you cook it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Not when it's raw.
Sure. During the season, we get them up in San Diego too. 'cause
Oh,
we
yeah,
have, we have
yeah.
the same lobster
Of
season
course.
that you guys do here.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends that fish up there, and you get a whole big chunk of lobster the whole season. Yeah.
Nice.
Great. On a busy day, we have them ready, and then just preheat them, and just have them ready and going up. Of course, the rice and beans are already here. You
Okay.
can see it over here.
See?
They're already served.
Okay.
There you go.
Look at this.
So here's the lobster
Hello,
already fried there.
beautiful.
We'll have it
Okay.
right here a little bit so we can you know, cut all the excess of
Put some of the oil.
bird oil. Yeah,
Fall out of
add it
there,
right there.
okay.
We bring it to a nice plate.
All right.
There we go.
Yeah, baby.
There we go.
Look
Right
at that. Perfectly fried. Perfectly fried. Wait, so we've got it ready. The lobster's fried. We've got our beans. We've got our
You
rice.
got it ready.
We've got our butter.
Take it to the table.
Let's take it to the table.
You do that.
Listos.
Yeah, you look pro, man. You
Do
look
I?
pro. Yeah.
Can I get a job here?
Yeah, sure. Of
right.
course.
Sweet. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the making of the traditional and famous Puerto Nuevo style lobster. Hey everyone, so we're here today in Puerto Nuevo, the famous Baja California fishing village, with our good friend, Alan Bautista Plasencia. He's the owner of La Casa de La Langosta, where we're filming today, and we're going to enjoy some fabulous lobster. Additionally, his grandmother is one of the inventors of the Puerto Nuevo style fried lobster here in the seafood village. He's also the president of Rosarito CANIRAC and is doing a great job at getting some of the local restaurants on the map. Alan, how are you doing, buddy?
Hi. Great to have you here.
Good to see you again.
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Thank you for coming.
It's easy to get me here. Lobster, wine.
The
I'm
studio is
here.
nice, but this is better.
Much better. Yes.
First of all, tell us about the beauty that we have in front of us, and then also how that came to be your family, everything,
Yes.
your history, your tradition.
Well, what we have right here is California-style spiny lobster, as you call it in the U.S., which is the lobster that you get from the all Pacific coast, coming all the way from North California to Baja California and the southern part of Cabo. And it's a very traditional lobster, and worldwide is a lobster that is very demanded because of its flavor. There's all types of lobsters, about 100 types of lobster worldwide, but this in particular is very demanded in the Asian market and the European market. So there is, they say in Baja we have like 5 or 7 types of great products, and this is one of them, a seafood products.
Great.
So it all started with my grandfather and my grandmother. My grandfather was a fisherman here in Puerto Nuevo before all of this was built and created. He's from the state of Jalisco, from the town of Chapala, which is a famous town for gringos retiring also. Very nice.
Lake Chapala.
Lake Chapala, yeah.
Yep.
So he was from there, and so he immigrated up north and to go to the U.S. to work, as many other immigrants do. But then when he came back from the U.S., he didn't want to go back to Jalisco. So he stayed around, he stayed here, and he started fishing, and he started making fishing trips for Americans, for people coming down from Tijuana, from San Diego towards Ensenada. And here was where he met my grandmother.
Oh my God.
My grandmother is from the state of Colima.
Yes.
She grew up in I don't know what you call it in English, cafetera?
Coffee town.
A coffee hacienda,
Yeah.
a coffee hacienda. And when she was a little, she lost her parents. Godfather taught her all the things from traditional Mexican cuisines. You know, these big Mexican cuisines in the hacienda.
What a
And
gift.
that's where my grandmother got all the Mexican cuisine influence. So once they met up here, because of destiny, you know,
What a great place to fall in love.
they started a family, and they didn't know anything about restaurants or whatsoever. So my grandfather, as I said, went to fishing trips with Americans, with people coming down. But then when they come back, they were starving. So my grandmother, the only thing that had to offer, there was no electricity at that time here. There was no running water. There was even no paved roads. So what she had to offer was beans, rice, and flour tortillas, and handmade salsa. And that combined with the seafood that my grandfather brought from fishing, fish, oysters, lobster,
Yes.
Octopus, cangrejos, whatsoever. So the way that my grandmother was taught to to bake was, fry the seafood. So she,
Wow.
so a little bit of a coincidence, a little bit of influence from her background.
And creativity.
And creativity, and that's the way the Puerto Nuevo lobster dish was created.
Wow.
And, of owners here in Puerto Nuevo, my grandfather, my dad, and my mom, and now my brothers and I. And I get that all the time. People that I remember the first time my grandmother or my grandfather brought us here, or my dad, and people come back because it's a family tradition.
Yes.
And people get that sense of being in a
you are bringing another family to go
course.
with it.
Of course.
Oh my God.
This is a great
cheers.
wine.
This is from LA Cheto, no?
As I said, this is a Chardonnay wine from LA Cheto. So a big cheers to Mr. Cheto, who just passed away.
Cheers, Mr. Cheto.
Yeah. Interesting thing that I didn't mention before is that my grandmother started cooking on a petroleum stove because there was no electricity, there was no LP gas or propane at that time.
Right.
And all the things that she did was things that she could cook that could last maybe a few days.
Yes.
As the rice, as the beans, as the flour tortillas. All of those ingredients can last maybe 1 day or 2 days at the most, because she didn't have a refrigerator. So a bit.
It has to be quick and
it has to
fresh.
be quick and fresh, and a lot of things are not not gonna perish.
And we have your grandma right behind us,
Yes,
right
that's
here.
a photograph.
Yes,
Of course,
with your awards.
she's always on my shoulder and on everybody's shoulder. And we have the awards. We were named the Lobster House, the restaurant that we're in right now, was awarded a few years back, maybe about 20 years ago, the best restaurant in northern Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And then last year, 2021, we got named again the best restaurant in whole Mexico by CANIRAC, which is the
Congratulations.
Chamber of Restaurants nationwide. But in this case, it was in the category of Mexican food, which that brings a bigger prize for us, because now the Puerto Nuevo lobster is recognized as one of Mexico's dishes.
Right.
That's the same as enchiladas, the same as the chiles en nogada,
Birria
or
or the
birria or
Birria or
moles,
mole.
or any of the
And
great. So when you come to Baja California, I can't think of a more famous dish here than the Puerto Nuevo style lobster, Alan. And your grandmother has done the peninsula, the entire peninsula, a great service with her amazing creation.
thank you.
And not only that, but the butter and the
Yes.
tortillas.
The tortillas,
Oh
yeah.
my God!
It-
Wait
it-
till you see what's coming.
Olga, you're making me hungry again.
Well, it combines the best of both worlds. It
Yes.
combines our big Mexican influence, and it combines our northern influence with the flour tortillas,
Yes.
and it combines the best of Baja, which is the product. I always said that the main characteristic of Baja cuisine is a good product.
Yes.
You have good fish, you have good oysters, you have good lobster, you have good tuna, and that's what makes Baja cuisine different
Yes.
from
Yes.
all other cuisine.
It arrived! Look at this
It's here.
beauty.
There you go.
It's here, Larry the Lobster, delivered
Oh my
to
God.
our
So
table.
Puerto Nuevo lobster fried in lard with Mexican beans, rice, red rice, and of course the flour tortillas.
Look at
Look at
this.
that.
These are
Okay.
famous. These are so
Oh
famous.
my God!
There was actually a couple of little ladies who were making them here, and I think somebody from Portland stole the recipe, and there was like a big controversy about
Oh,
that.
really?
There you go.
Well,
Scott,
Thank you
do
so
the
much, Olga.
honors.
it's a national dish, so it's. Oh, thank you.
Will
Thank
you
you. I
please-
will get one
Will you
also.
please,
Okay.
will you
great.
please show us how it gets done?
Look at that. So it's a big flour tortilla. This is
Okay.
one from the state of Sonora, and yeah.
So it's like a sobaquera, but
It's a
not quite
sobaquera,
as
but
big.
not quite as big.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
okay.
and you get your lobster.
All right.
I don't get lobster, but you guys do.
Oh,
you got
Olga, you first.
half and half.
Oh my!
So you work it out here with your fork, or
Yeah, this is finger food. So you go with your
Yes.
fork. You got it. You're an expert.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I've had these
Olga
before.
is struggling a little bit more, to get that.
Olga, you've really spread yours out there. You have
Oh.
done this before, my
This
friend.
is not
there
my
you go.
first time.
Not your first dance, my
It's
friend.
not my first
I just did a
time.
big lump right in the middle. So mine's going to be a very squat yet delicious burrito de langosta.
And well,
All right, let's roll them up here,
check
Olga,
this out.
and go with it.
Yeah. Roll that burrito up. There you
Come
go.
on, baby. Yes. Yes.
Well, yours is like big and fat, and Olga's is like thin.
And elegant.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything looks like it's
Everybody's got their own style of rolling a burrito.
And then how you grab your burrito too.
Yeah.
Yep,
Right?
that's right.
Well,
Oh
Olga,
my
let's
gosh.
dig in, shall we?
Yes.
Well, I also have another surprise for you. This is another type of burrito right here. You can take- This is a lobster chimichanga or fried burrito,
No
which is
way.
another preparation.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
delicious.
Wait,
I don't
I
think I've
need
ever
some
had
like-
this a lot.
And please do. This is
Okay.
it's not the same. It doesn't have beans or it doesn't have rice.
Okay.
It has some vegetables in there, some mayo, tomato,
Okay.
celery, and you put it. It's kind of like a salad, but you put it inside the flour tortilla and then you fry it.
Wow.
Olga, chimichanga. I just
There you go.
like saying chimichanga.
It's a fun word, isn't it?
Yes, so we've got the chimichanga. Is this a little bit of homemade guacamole?
Yeah, it is.
on?
Homemade
Okay.
guacamole and some salsa, and you're ready to go.
There we go. Let's get that on there. Olga, there you go, dear.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Wow.
The salsa you said.
There you go.
Look at this.
Thank you, sir. All right, going in.
I don't know why I don't come here more often.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should.
I should be here every weekend.
Different, right? Different, but you still have the lobster there. You know, a little bit more juicier because of the mayo and the vegetables there.
And how it's hot,
Yeah.
it's warm. All the flavors just went all the way to my brain, and then it gave me a happy heart.
Great.
That's right.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Delicious. All right, we've got lobster burritos. We've got lobster chimichangas. I'm a happy camper, Olga. Yeah.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers,
to
you
your
guys.
grandma,
Gracias.
to your
Cheers.
grandpa.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Cheers.
to all those fishermen and to every single one of the people that came and has continued to come and share their knowledge. Cheers to everybody.
And cheers to you. Thanks for watching.
Salud. Gracias.